Hi everyone, in this video we're going to look at the compositional technique, instrumentation. Now instrumentation is perhaps not the first thing you think of when you think of a composing technique, right? And it's, maybe often overlooked because, it's the last thing on your mind, or you think, well, I already know what I'm going to use, I already know that I'm going to play the guitar, or I'm going to use this synth, or I'm going to figure it out while I go, and maybe the genre will appear over time, whatever the reason might be. But I'm thinking about, how instruments can really determine or at least give the perception of different genres. So, if you think about hip hop or trap music, that the 808 kick sound is intertwined with that genre. Electric guitars, distorted guitars in rock music. The orchestra in classical music, and it's usually anything goes in film music. But the point being that those instruments can kind of lend themselves, or maybe are fixed in particular genres. So what we're going to do is, I've got a track here which is much more in the kind of electronic kind of realm of things. We're just going to play through the first couple of sections, so up to this sort of blue chorusy section here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change just the instruments, not the notes or anything like that. I might just change a couple of the levels a little bit just to make sure it's loud enough. But I just want to change those things just so that we can see the impact of instruments on your tracks. This can, changing the instruments can also influence how your audience reacts to your song or your piece of music, or how they feel when they listen to music. So anyway, let's get on, and we'll play this through up to about this chorus here, and then I'll change those instruments and we'll listen through it again. Okay, so I'm going to change the instruments now, and then I'll play it through once I've done that. Okay, so what I've done is I've changed out the instruments that we had before, so the synthesizers for piano, and we've got a cello, a violin. You may have seen me shortening the notes there. That's because the patch I'm using, I wanted to play it in a specific way, so spiccato, and so you need to shorten the notes. We've got an electric bass, and then a piano again, and then this time an acoustic drum kit. See if this, to you, if this affects how you feel about the music that you're listening to, compared to the electronic thing. Does it shift anything for you? Anyway, so here we go, and I'm going to play up to the same place. And there we go. So It's not that. Of course, the harmonies are still the same, the melody's still the same. So we won't go miles away from the synth version that we heard earlier. But it does. I mean, to me, it changes. The kind of the tone of the piece, and that's kind of what I want you to think about with your instrumentation. So, if you're creating something in a trap style, are you using something that is usually in a trap style, and what the effect of that might be on your listener. So yeah, there we go. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, of course, hit the subscribe button. I'm always interested to hear what you've got to say. So drop me a comment, about how you got on doing this, or if you've done something like this before. And as always, thanks for watching.